Well, the Oregon Ducks were on the road and in a hostile environment for the big game against Penn State tonight. Dylan Anderman has all the highlights from the game, including the nail-biting finish.
The 6th-ranked Ducks facing their first test of the season as they take on 3rd-ranked Penn State. It was a high-scoring affair in the Big Ten Championship last year between these two teams, but that was not the case in the first half of the game tonight. Oregon's defense was flying around the field, holding the Penn State offense to a single field goal and 64 total yards in the first half. In the first half, the Oregon offense had 175 yards, but only one of their 5 drives ended in points, which was a 42-yard field goal from Atticus Sappington. The drive before, Sappington missed a 47-yarder. We are all tied at 3 headed into the locker rooms. The first 2 drives for the Ducks in the second half is exactly what fans were waiting for. First drive, the Ducks go 80 yards down the field, capped off by QB Dante Moore pass to De'Aaron Hill Jr., and Hill finds the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Oregon keeps the momentum going. They get it back, march down the field, facing a 4th and 1. But here comes Jordan Davison. He takes the handoff and punches through the defense and into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Dan's hyped up, and all of a sudden, Oregon is up 17-3 in the 4th quarter with boos and fire James Franklin chants coming from the Penn State crowd. The Nittany Lions took that to heart and found a rhythm. In 4th place, Penn State finds the end zone. QB Drew Aller connects with Devontae Ross for a 35-yard touchdown. He makes it a 1-score game. Oregon's offense begins to stall, and Penn State gets the ball back. The Nittany Lions find their way on the ground, and it leads to a 7-yard touchdown. Aller tosses it to Ross, and he ties it up at 17 and sends it to overtime. First overtime, Oregon's defense has had no answer for Penn State's offense late in this game. Katron Allen runs it in for the score. Penn State takes its first lead since the 2nd quarter. Oregon has to score a touchdown after a 4th and 1. Dante Moore and the Ducks at the 2-yard line. He shovel passes it to Jamari Johnson. Johnson fights through the defense. Touchdown, Ducks. We're headed to a 2nd overtime. Oregon with the ball first, and Dante Moore continues to have a spectacular game. He connects with Gary Bryant Jr., and Bryant will sneak his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. Oh no, Dante Moore is picked off. All Penn State needs is a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to win the game. But their dreams turn into darkness real quick. Drew Aller makes a terrible throw on the first play. Dylan Thieneman picks it off, and Oregon beats Penn State on the road. My, oh my, the Ducks improved to 5-0 this season with a 30-24 win over 3rd-ranked Penn State. Oregon were 4.5-point underdogs at kickoff, and they do it again in the regular season. First with Ohio State last year at home, and now with Penn State on the road tonight. I'm sure if you are a Duck fan, you were holding your breath for this one, but now you have some time to relax as Oregon goes into their bye week before they host 11th-ranked Indiana at home October 11th. Dylan Anderman, KTVZ Sports.